my time off from coming here, I do a lot of illustration work, and one of the things that I've been sort of procuring is this little collection called the Wearable Stories collection, and essentially it's a men's and a women's pairing line of garments, and it includes dresses, evening wear, and men's ties, occasional other stuff like scarves or shirts for ladies made of silk, and each item is draped with a work of art that is based off of some kind of like a literary work. And so right now I'm playing music from Swan Lake, which is one of the stories that I've interpreted. It's the green one. So you could see color coordinated. It's very simple. And I have Swan Lake. This is Hercules from the 12 Labors of Hercules, Greek mythology. This is A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare, and the white one / blue one is Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. And then this red one is Carmen by George Bizet, which is an opera, but I don't think I'm playing that music. It's a little operatic. So when Takao asked me to present, I didn't really know what to show because I must say I've never had a fashion show before, and getting some live models is much harder than it sounds. But somewhere will I be.
Yay!
So my process essentially is just do what I like, and I grew up going to ballet, going to operas because I'm from Russia. I'm sure if we've talked, I have mentioned this several times in sentences, in conversation. And I actually have, like, heritage. My great-grandparents worked for the Bolshoi Theater, and they did production art. So and my mom's a fashion designer, and she got to do ballerina costumes for the Bolshoi Theater. So it's like, just, you can't get it out of your blood. Once it's in there, it's in there. And for me, since I love telling stories, and I love interpreting stories, the blend almost seemed natural to create something that you will have a conversation with upon immediate impact. Like, you will see it on a person, and you'll want to talk to them instantly, and you'll want to continue walking around them as if they're a work of art, which is, you know. And then you start to spin, and everything gets crazy. So yeah, this is my work. I'm a graduate of Pratt Institute. This was originally part of my thesis a while back. And the collection has been exhibited at the Manhattan Center during the Pratt Show. It was at the Museum of Illustrators, Society of Illustrators. It's been there. And right now it's kind of, you know, it's waiting for new inspiration and new guidance. But as long as there's literature to be read and classical works to be listened to, I will be inspired and I'll keep going. I don't know, does anyone have questions about specific stuff? Like, whether you sew them yourself. No, I don't. I can't sew well. But I work with two different things. I work with a company that prints digitally because I am not a manufacturer in China, and nor do I promote outsourcing. So for my purposes of small lots, I get my fabric digitally printed. Everything is done from sketch to finish. Sketches, obviously pencil, obviously first, before even that, inspiration goes through the ears. And then music first enters the ears, and then inspiration gets jotted down on paper through pencil, and then eventually gets digitally mastered, illustrated, much like the stuff that I do for games, though with a slightly different palette in mind. And then I get the fabric, and I work with seamstresses who I hire to do all this stuff for me. And occasionally I get into boutiques too, but c'est la vie. That is not as frequent as I would like, but hey, leaves me more room to keep working at new stuff and keep making new projects. So yeah, that's my spiel. You're welcome to take one if you like. The prints, the garments are all available inside, online, and website, Twitter, Facebook, yada yada. You can see also some of the actual artwork available online on my website. If you're interested to see what it's like, not on a human being and not in a corner on the table, but in real life. But you know, you're welcome to pick something up and look at it if you want to. It's cool. It's not gonna break. It's pretty sturdy. Yeah. Questions?
How large is your inventory?
Large? I don't carry more than like 25 items per size, and my inventory is tight, as most of this stuff, since I offer it online, I also offer the option of customizing it. So you can't really stock inventory for that, but I do have basic sizes like small, medium, large. I don't really go past large just because I don't have the ability. My prices will have to double in order to compensate for fabric. But yeah, to everyone's need. I mean, if you like, I've had instances where someone liked just the print itself, and I've essentially upholstered entire sofas and love seats for them with it, which is a little, it's kind of weird, but cool. Anyone else? Questions?
Can anybody print on fabric easily?
Yeah, as long as, I mean, you don't even really have to do like repeats. All of these are actual repeats, meaning they will go in all 4 directions forever. But if you so choose, like there are companies online like Spoonflower, they can print any image for you. They can even make it into a pattern if you want them to. And they offer different fabrics, but I don't print with them. But that's who I talk about when anyone asks. Anything else?
They're amazing.
Oh, thanks.
It's amazing,
Thanks.
yeah.
I mean, if you want to, like, seriously come up and pick something and then throw it out the window, I don't suggest the second part, but you can take it and look at it. That's totally groovy. The scarves over there are made of...
Want to pass
silk.
around?
Yeah. It's crepe de chine. I'm sorry, it's charmeuse silk. 100%. If you want to put on a tie, or if you want to try on a scarf, or if you want to put on a dress, there's a bathroom around the corner. That's all good.
You pass around?
I have French fries.
Yeah. No? You don't want to touch?
Thank you so much.
Wow, that's great.
I'm with it.
I want to lie in my cubicles.